Of course, we can tell you our best intentions, but they're not that special. That's why we would like to share some facts about a common-sense approach of farmers sharing experiences to grasp the opportunities of our time. In Bolivia, farmers' organizations are now legally accepted and entitled to huge government funds. It is the result of lobbying by their umbrella union, COEC. The National Farmers Organization of Benin is called FUPRO. Members are supported to use improved seeds. In 2012, their yields were between 750 and 950 kilograms per hectare. Today, it is between 900 and 1,100 kilograms per hectare for maize and 850 to 1,000 kilograms per hectare for soybeans. Mukurueni is a dairy co-op of 5,900 farmers in the Republic of Kenya. In 2013, they arranged a bank loan of €75,000 for building a plant that processes 100,000 liters of milk per day. These are just 3 examples of the work of Agri-Terra, founded in 1997 by Dutch organizations of farmers, cooperatives, and rural women, with a clear goal: making farmers' organizations in developing countries more successful. Agri-Terra developed its common-sense approach with 3 pillars for success. The first pillar is strengthening advocacy of farmers' interest, so farmers can steer local policies into the right direction. Secondly, Agri-Terra is stimulating grassroots entrepreneurship by providing groups of farmers with the necessary knowledge for better farming results. The third pillar is growing farmers' agribusiness, turning farmers' associations into viable businesses, the so-called bankable co-ops. Agri-Terra is achieving results. In 2011 to 2014, the total amount of €54 million was spent on 310 projects in 225 farmers' organizations in Africa, Southeast Asia, Latin America, and Eastern Europe. Additionally, $35 million was contributed by farmers' organizations themselves, involving 7.5 million members. On average, every year, 37 farmers' unions started projects with Agri-Terra to advocate farmers' interest. Policy proposals were written using the successful FACT methodology. FACT stands for Farmers Advocacy Consultation Tool and was developed by Agri-Terra. Grassroots entrepreneurship has been stimulated in 2011 to 2014 with an increasing number of groups, resulting in a total of 10,789 over the 4 years, and engaging a total of 800,000 farmers. The groups, with an average of 180 members, range from farmer field schools to pre-cooperatives. Agri-Terra provides tools to serve the associated farmers on their way to entrepreneurship. In the third pillar, the creation of bankable co-ops, 50 business plans were finalized, attracting €14.8 million of bank loans in 2011 to 2014. This approach is Agri-Terra's new way of development cooperation. It links associated farmers to market parties. This is how Agri-Terra, step by step, reaches important goals that are undisputed. Favorable agricultural policies, higher yields and better quality products, investments in agriculture with a fair share of benefits for farmers. A large minority of the rural population are ambitious farmers, and most of them are members of organizations and cooperatives. These organized farmers have the ambition to develop themselves, become entrepreneurs, and together with the organizations and cooperatives, they want to be successful and also create value addition by moving up in the supply chain and take control of higher links, such as input distribution, processing, and marketing. When these organizations succeed, they will create jobs for a large group of farmers who would rather not be farmers, or perhaps they would, but they lack the entrepreneurial spirit and/or resources to be viable. Agri-Terra focuses on these organized farmers because they are ideally equipped to lead this gradual process of non-disruptive structural transformation and to propose to investors, governments, and others to support them in shaping this decentralized agro-industrialization. The key driver for success is farmer-to-farmer advice. Agri-Terra has set up AgriPool for this. It is a unique pool of 403 experts from agribusiness in the Netherlands and abroad. They carry out advisory missions on location to support farmers' unions and co-ops, working closely together with local parties and Agri-Terra staff. Agri-Pool builds on the success of the Dutch solution in agriculture. At the heart of it are strong farmers' unions and co-ops, closely working together with the government and knowledge centers. Organizing themselves into co-ops has enabled Dutch farmers to achieve better conditions for buying inputs and for sharing in the profits of food processing. The social impact of this principle has been far-reaching. The Netherlands never would have been such a nice country if it was not for its farmers' organizations, cooperatives, trade unions, and other forms of voluntary associations. This all sounds like a nice story, but can the Dutch solution also guide farmers in developing countries now that things are changing rapidly? Worldwide agriculture and food are back at the top of the agenda. 10 billion people will need food by 2050. This has to be produced with less resources in order to save the planet's population. For the first time in history, hunger in the world is declining, while investments in agriculture are speeding up at an enormous rate. And international food companies seek to source agricultural products from farmers at the bottom of the pyramid. These developments open new horizons for agriculture in developing countries. The rising demand for food and agro-commodities will advance prices. Together with the affluence of capital, this leads to higher investments in crop and livestock farming. Farm yields will rise, as will possibilities to process farmers' yields into added value products for consumers. So, can we leave it to market parties and governments in developing countries and just wait for problems to disappear? That would be a great mistake. The transformation from an agrarian society into a modern economy based on manufacture and services cannot go smoothly if farmers are left out of the equation. If farmers' unions and cooperatives are not closely involved, the risk of rising inequality, mass unemployment, food riots, and social tensions is paramount. The right way is to include farmers in the rapid growth of agribusiness. With their own organizations, they can grasp their share of the new opportunities. Agri-Terra knows how. In its 2015-2019 plan, Agri-Terra focuses on a strict business approach. The overall goal of the plan is to connect more farmers in developing countries to the growing capital flows into agriculture. This encompasses not only the investments by companies and countries, but also grants of international charities and migrant remittances. The 2015 to 2019 plan will make government grants to Agri-Terra more effective by attracting more capital for farmers from other now available sources. Therefore, Agri-Terra evolves towards an international consultancy agency. Agri-Pool becomes the source of knowledge and experience tapped from the worldwide movement of organized farming. With this, Agri-Terra will guide agribusiness and food companies in reaching farmers at the bottom of the pyramid. With one clear condition: to contribute to a stronger position of farmers. This is what we call a common sense approach.